You know, Shalene, that intro never gets old.
I like it.
It never gets old.
It feels good, man. Feels good.
You know what else feels good? Sitting here on a Friday night with you doing a show. How are
Yeah,
ya? Welcome.
I missed you.
I
It's
know. Virtual hug. Welcome, everyone. You are listening to GameStack Podcast right here on We Just Love Games Network. This is episode 206. Video games? I remember those. I am your co-host Vendertron, and joining me this evening, as always, is the lovely Shalene. Hello, Shalene.
hi.
So, how's things been since it's
Well,
been
last week I
84
was
years?
projectile vomiting like The
Oh my
Exorcist.
gosh, that's right. And we had to
Yeah,
cancel, right?
we
Because
did. I was so sick. I had completely lost my voice due to a sore throat that was caused by excessive vomiting.
oh my gosh,
Um,
that's
yeah, it was
terrible.
it was a bad time. It was a bad time.
So what
I was
happened? Was
so
it
sick.
food poisoning?
It was a virus. Yeah, the doctor said it was a virus. I
That
missed
actually
4 days
sounds
of
like
work.
norovirus.
I they didn't test for it or anything.
Like
They
you couldn't
just
even keep water down?
no.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that sounds like
It,
norovirus.
it was really bad. I haven't been that sick in a long time. I missed 4 days of work.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Well, I'm
Like
glad
I
you're
went
feeling better.
I went to work one of the days and they were like, absolutely not go home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was Noro, it's like so contagious.
Yeah.
Uh,
Today half of my staff went home with COVID, so
oh, that's good. Yeah.
it's been a week, man. It's been a week. Um,
Did they go home with COVID because it's Friday?
well, I didn't confirm their tests, so that's
Yeah, yeah.
possible.
Well, I mean,
But
is it a long
also,
weekend for
you
you?
feel no, well
It's
it's okay. We have a holiday, but that holiday is on Tuesday
right.
for
Same for
Veterans
us.
Day.
Yeah.
Because it's like Remembrance Day for you guys, and
Correct.
it's
Correct.
Veterans Day for us.
Mhm.
But that's on Tuesday, so we have to go in on the Monday.
Oh,
Um,
nobody's going in on Monday at my work.
yeah.
We're all like, no, we're not. We're not. That's not going to happen. Sorry.
Yeah, we have to go in on the Monday. So,
Mm. Yeah, I'm taking a personal day because today we had a very big sort of strategic planning session, which I've spent the last 9 months sort of racking my brain over to try to make sure it runs smoothly. And it's like I don't know if you've ever planned conference sessions or conferences, and then it's like it all comes to this one day, and then the day happens, and then after that you're just like, oh,
yes, big
I just need
relief.
to like not for a while. So I'm gonna take a personal day on Monday. But
That'll be nice.
yeah. Anyways, that's what we've been up to. We do have a lot to talk about tonight. Before we hop into it, don't forget, show is sponsored by Oak and Crow Coffee. If you head on over to oakandcrow.com, you can pick up a bag of We Just Love Coffee blend, and $2 from every purchase of that blend goes to the Children's Miracle Network. We love our friends over at Oak and Crow. And we have been in contact with Oak and Crow. And Jason has kindly agreed to
But
continue.
it was Jacob.
Jacob has kindly agreed. Sorry, yes, I'm getting that mixed up. Um, to continue sponsorship relationship with us, partnership, and loves the idea of crowdsourcing a new label for the coffee. So I'm going to coordinate with our community a little contest, and people can submit their submissions for what a label might look like. As soon as I get the details on the dimensions and resolution of what that's supposed to be. Tell your friends about the show. We'd love to have you here live on a Friday evening. Any new Discordians, Shalene?
I haven't checked in months. Let's go see.
I'm heading over
Okay,
there right now.
Foyer. Looks like our last one was in July, the Boss 2179, who
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we have greeted on
We've
the show.
probably greeted and reported on it like 5 times already. All
So
5 shows we've done since July.
invite your friends to our Discord.
Or don't, it's fine.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah, we got some news. We got some stocks to talk about. We have a game science segment. We're going to go through some screenshots and stories, and then, as always, cap things off with our gameplay. Let's hop into it with this just in.
Toot, 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 toot.
Take it away, Shalene.
I love that bumper.
I know, it's so
I love
good.
that bumper.
It's so good.
So this is one of those days, you guys, where we're discovering the news together. So this is a PocketGamer.biz article by Issa Mohammed. Adam Hawk closes Canadian studio as part of restructuring. Who is Adam Hawk? Let's see here. Outsourcing studio Adam Hawk has shut down its Canadian office and will continue operating in other locations. The company took to LinkedIn to share the news, noting that the closure also led to layoffs affecting a small team of undeniably brilliant artists, creatives, and friends. This decision affects a small team of undeniably brilliant artists, creatives, and friends, said Adam Hawk in a statement. Over the past 8 years, they have created and delivered exceptional work for clients across some of our favorite titles, as well as spearheading multiple R&D initiatives. We are supporting all those affected. We want to thank the Canadian team for their passion, dedication, and ideas. You will always rock. And as the saying goes, once a hawk, always a hawk. So what kind of work do these guys do? Let's see. Adam Hawk provides concept art, production design, UI, UX, and marketing art services. The studio has worked on projects across several games, including Spirit Lords, Top 11, and Eve Valkyrie. They've also worked on widely acclaimed movies like Avengers: Age of Ultron, and Guardians of the Galaxy. So good vibes to everybody who lost their jobs. And I am really tired of reporting on video game layoffs. Do better. Our next article is from IGN.com by Vicky Blake, which sounds remarkably like Ricky Lake. And yeah, does anybody remember Ricky Lake, the Ricky Lake show? It was way back in the day. I'm so old now. Um, what's that look? Are you
Well, I don't know what you're
what?
talking about.
You don't know Ricky
I
Lake?
don't know. I have no
Oh, Ricky
idea.
Lake. Well, you know what you do know is Red Dead Redemption 2. You've
Oh,
played a
yes.
boatload of Red Dead Redemption
I
2,
have, yeah.
which is now the fourth best-selling video game of all time. According to this IGN.com article, um, as detailed in publisher Take-Two's investor call on November the 6th, the sequel has sold over 79 million units, making
Wow.
it the best-selling title of the last 7 years in the US based on dollar sales, and taking sales of the entire series to 106 million. To give that some context, think of all the hugely successful games that have been released in the last 7 years. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Hogwarts Legacy, Elden Ring, to name a few, as well as everything that's released over the last few decades. Minecraft, GTA 5, and Wii Sports, which have, aside from those
Yeah.
three titles, which have sold 350 million, 220 million, and 82.9 million respectively, Red Dead Redemption 2 has outsold everything.
That's
With
crazy.
79 million sales, that puts Red Dead 2 just ahead of the prior fourth place's Mario Kart 8's place, 78.02 million sales, as well as PUBG with 75 million sales, The Oregon Trail with 65 million, Terraria 64 million, The Witcher 3 60 million, and the original 1985 Super Mario Brothers
Mm.
58 million.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's really interesting. So you would think that this would automatically be a situation where we're going to get a sequel, right? But Rockstar has not announced one. Um, Rockstar Games co-founder and former lead writer Dan Houser said he'd feel more sad to learn about Red Dead Redemption 3 being in development without him than he feels about GTA 6, but he admits that the game will probably happen. As the lead writer, Hauser wrote most of Rockstar's games, but having left the company over 5 years ago, he confirmed to IGN that GTA 6 won't have a story or a character set that he developed, but he expects the game to be great nonetheless. A quote from Mr. Hauser. Of course, letting go of something I worked on in one way or another for like 20 odd years and wrote on them for the last 10 or 11 that came out, wrote all of them, lead writer on all of them.
Mm.
letting go of that is a big change
Yeah.
and sad in a way. So,
It's wild to me to think that before the game released, people were like complaining about playing some random new character other than Dutch or John, right? And then,
John, not Dutch. Nobody cared about Dutch.
well, okay, you're not wrong. Um,
Yeah.
but now, like after all these years, Arthur Morgan is like regarded one of the best video game characters of all time,
I do.
right?
I feel like Arthur Morgan is probably much more beloved at this point than John Marston. And that kind of shocks me.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
I do love the epilogue though in the end of Red Dead Redemption 2 where you do get to play John a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um I think that that's nice, but I mean Red Dead is a very special game for me. It really rekindled it's I put it up there with
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 3
Right.
for
So
me.
that's very beloved.
Yeah. Um and I am looking forward to a Red Dead 3, but I'm not. How do I put it? Rockstar has a way of developing great games and making people wait for it, but delivering on their promise in some capacity. So,
Right.
right? So they're about quality, not quantity. And so I would rather wait another 5 years for a really good Red Dead 3 than have GTA 6 and Red Dead 3 and all these other AAA games come out of that studio that are like half cooked.
Well, that's good because you're gonna wait.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
you're gonna keep on waiting. Just gonna wait,
Wait,
wait, and
why?
wait some more. Because Grand Theft Auto 6 was delayed again.
Ah.
I hate that.
Shocking absolutely no one. This is a Yahoo News article. Yahoo News? This is a Yahoo News article by
It was the
Tokunbu
first one of the
Salako.
12 news outlets that are
Yes,
reporting on
but
GTA 6 delays. So
Yahoo News.
I just
Okay.
just humor
The
me.
much hyped and eagerly awaited video game Grand Theft Auto is not going to be available for players this month, as previously announced. This is the second time its maker Rockstar has pushed back its release, which was due for May 2026. The game is now set to be available on the 19th of November 2026. Originally, GTA 6 was due to hit shelves autumn of this year. In a statement, Rockstar urged fans to be patient, saying it needs more time to complete the game to meet the standards of play that people have come to expect and deserve. So, what do you think they're working on? Just polish? Because, like, I feel like they have to have the single player campaign done and ready to go. I think the delay is about the online.
Possibly. I we could speculate any number of things. Um but honestly, like I don't know. It could be the online cuz I mean, they do really want to make sure that that is like really ready to go because that's
Well, the
where
online is where the
most of
money
their
comes from.
exactly that's where most of their
Hmm.
so I mean at least we'll all have something to talk about with our therapist this week.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
At this point, I do you remember when we were waiting for Death Stranding to come out and I started to believe that Death Stranding didn't actually exist,
Yeah.
that they weren't actually developing a game, that this was
Yeah.
just some elaborate ruse
Yeah,
by
you were
Hideo
like the
Kojima.
guy with the
Yeah.
cigarette and the pins and the
The
yeah.
pins. That's how I'm starting to feel about GTA
Oh
6.
no, it's
I'm
happening
not
again.
sure we're ever getting anything. It's been so long since GTA 5 came out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're like three consoles later, like
Yeah.
three console generations later. This is wild.
I mean, GTA 6 being delayed again, it's not perhaps the biggest surprise, but it being delayed 6 months is a little bit staggering. Cuz I feel like it gets like considering the fact that they had 6 months left to develop on the game, but now decided to apparently polish
Hmm.
it a bit more, it kind of makes you wonder like if May 26th was ever going to be a realistic release date to
Hmm.
begin with, right? And it also makes me wonder just how big the game actually is going to be. Like,
This game had better be stinking
if
brilliant
you need
by
an
the time we
additional
get it.
6 months to polish, like, what is it
Hmm.
going to be?
And what can you achieve in 6 months that you haven't in the past 11 years?
So, what it
Has it
makes
been
me
11 years? When did GTA 4 or 5 come out? GTA
six
5,
6 months is a
2013. GTA 5 came out in
so it's been over
2013.
10
I
years.
can't even do that much math. So it's 2025 now minus 2013 is what? 12 years. That's 12 years. What can you do in 6 months that you didn't get done in the prior 12 years?
Develop and design an entire video game.
I just and on the one hand, on GameStack podcast, we have always advocated supporting
Fair
developers
working
when they
conditions.
need more time. We'd rather fair working conditions. We don't want anybody sleeping under their desks or, not getting to see their children grow up. We also would rather have a good game released later than a piece of garbage released right now. But this is starting to feel a little ridiculous to me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
starting to feel comical.
Well, socially, this to me feels like it is unusually calculated
Hmm.
fiscally. Like, what is
Interesting.
6 months? What does 6 months actually mean in the development world? Because in the financial world, it would make more sense if they're delaying it 6 months for reasons.
I
Quarterly
do
reports
have
to appease investors. Are they timing it around something specific?
Are they timing it around something specific, like, for example, a new console generation?
Right?
Is it possible that Rockstar knows something that we don't know?
I wouldn't be
And that
surprised.
maybe we will see also in November of 2026, maybe a PlayStation 6, an Xbox One X skibbity toilet. Uh, I mean, I mean,
Brilliant.
Xbox is real bad at naming their stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Xbox One X O X O, the
Hmm.
Valentine edition.
Extra X. X gonna give it to ya.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Um,
Let's
let's
just let's
see.
just put a pin in that we talked about speculation of a new console release is the reason for a delayed GTA 6. And then
Well,
we'll rewind it back to episode 206.
you know what we can play right now? Grand Theft Auto Toronto.
So, huh? What are you talking about?
I don't even know what I'm talking about because the thumbnail here is all I know about it. This is a torontolife.com article by Carly Lewis,
Nice.
who states that 81% of Ontario drivers have witnessed road rage, and 6% admit it engaging in it. And this new video game may be therapeutic. Grand Theft Toronto, which is
Careful
the
now.
non-copyright infringing video game, Grand Theft Toronto, was created by Robert Zabrowski, who studied computer science at the University of Toronto and now works in software development. This was unveiled in a Reddit post this week, and the game involves driving around the city, dodging recklessly operated vehicles, and trying to avoid being carjacked, all while delivering food to customers in a hurry.
Yeah.
Players get to choose their vehicles. You can play in a food truck,
Oh,
but
that's
that won't save
awesome.
you from fender benders with the cheekily named Roncevaya Rover. I don't know how to pronounce that. Um, in
What?
addition,
Which
Roncevvalles.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't either. Yeah.
That's not
I
even.
assume it's French. Um, Anyway, in addition to the carjacking, the game also pays an homage to a cast of Toronto characters, including Drake, Mayor Olivia Chow,
Oh
Cashman
gosh.
Oliver, Russell Oliver, and a menacing looking raccoon.
Oh, that's so good.
I didn't want to mock anybody, says Zabrowski, explaining that the game is meant to be appreciative of Toronto lore. I just wanted to add the most famous people and have a quick laugh. Oh, look at this raccoon! Oh, he's amazing. He's sitting in the trash and wearing a little windbreaker. I love him. Thanks to the endless woes surrounding transportation in Toronto, the game seems to have caught on, with Reddit users making suggestions for other familiar hurdles Zabrowski might add. Random road closures for parades or construction, and
Filming.
always make the gardener closed. It's really resonated with people who've grown up in the city, says Zabrowski, who is from Etobicoke. Etobicoke? Um, you Canadians have some words there that are really unrecognizable to me. They found it very funny, and people from other places get to learn about Toronto culture and understand our memes. Zabrowski began learning to code around age 10 and long dreamed of designing his own video games. The Grand Theft Toronto prototype took him 2 weeks to make, which is an admittedly short time for a project like this.
So why
And
does
this
GTA
is
need 6 months? just gonna point
exactly,
that out.
exactly. There's a guy in Toronto making a version in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. To be fair, Grand Theft Toronto is a top-down game in the style of some of the original GTA games, like GTA 1, GTA 2, and GTA Chinatown Wars, which is arguably one of my favorite GTA titles.
Mm.
But it's really cute, very cheeky, and I would like to check it out. I think it looks like a good time. So,
I like that it was developed by a U of T professor,
mhm.
um, or a computer science scientist. Like I just
Yeah.
like what has it taken in this man's commute for him to say I need to do this? Like he's probably thought about it on his commute while he was experiencing road rage. This would be a really good idea. I should
Mhm.
do this.
Mhm. I mean, I frequently drive around Albuquerque and think, "Wow, that looks like a scene right out of Grand Theft Auto." Absolutely.
Yes, but that's
That
well,
looks
yeah, yeah.
uh
Are those
yeah.
tacos?
I
Are
do
those
hope that
tacos you're selling on the
s-
side of the road?
somebody needs to make Grand Theft Purke. It would be a
I
good
didn't
thing.
know you could buy square tacos wrapped in tinfoil.
Um, you know what else is a pretty good time? Overcooked. I really enjoy Overcooked. It's a great video game. I've had
Where
some very good
what
times
are you setting me up for
playing
here?
Overcooked with friends. And I feel like th- okay, so I'm just going to come out and say this. Netflix is going to make a reality show based on Overcooked. This is a comicbook.com article by Matthew Aguilar. And I think that Archon and I could absolutely dominate at an Overcooked reality show. I think we would make Kevin proud. I just we're pretty good at Overcooked, as a video game. But I think in real life, I could just chuck a fish at this man and he would chop it up and I'd be washing the dishes. I think we could crush this. I do. I think this is our path to success. And I can't wait. Um
I just hope that they lean into some of the more
the
absurd
goofiness. Mhm.
goofiness that Overcooked
Moving
is. Like
platforms separating you from
yes.
your cooking station.
Yes. Like I want to
Mhm.
see like one person throw their partner a head of lettuce and it goes past them into a stream of water.
Absolutely. Yes. Um,
Yeah.
I I think this is going to be a brilliant show. A lot of video game adaptations do not work, but I think this is something that could potentially work very well. It's
have you ever watched Nailed It?
I have.
Oh,
Yes.
see,
I think
Nailed
it's a
It.
good time.
Yes,
Mhm.
Nailed It is great. If they could just like do that but overcooked style,
Mhm.
it would be awesome. There's got to be some sort
Yes.
of judging component. Like they're not
Mhm.
doing it just for time trials. I can't
No,
imagine.
it can't be. There has to be. And to be part of the overcooked universe, you have to also be fighting the unbread, right? Like that has to
Yes.
be there has to be some kind of pressure in terms of being overwhelmed by the unbread zombie toasts.
Oh, I just want to go play Overcooked now. Like
Me too.
the
Like
holiday
end of the
levels where you
show.
make hot chocolates and stuff.
Yes, let's go play Overcooked. Delightful. Yeah, Archie and I have been playing through Overcooked 2 for years now, and we refuse to let ourselves move on to the next stage
Until
until
you
we've
100% it.
perfected the stage.
Mm.
And we've been locked up for a while now in one of the later worlds, but it's been a joy. I
Yeah,
love Overcooked, and I
Jess and
think we could
I
rock Overcooked in real life.
Jess and I used to play it a lot. And I
Mhm.
got pretty good at it on mouse and keyboard, but it is definitely way harder on a Switch controller.
Yeah, Overcooked is funny because it's this thing, like, you start out and you're communicating and,
And
you
then
get to
everything just
this
falls to
point
shit.
where when you're really successful, nobody's saying anything,
You just
and
know what the other person is thinking, right?
you're
Yeah.
just in sync, on the same wavelength, throwing a head of lettuce, chopping it up, boiling some rice. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh, so good. Well, I'm curious to see what that will be.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it could be a really fun show.
Hmm.
Um, so our next thing is Pokemon Go, which is my life. At this point, I'm still playing tons of Pokemon Go, and um, this is from the official Pokemon.com website. The Pokemon Go Wild Area global event has begun. It runs um Oh, no, no, no. The global begins November 15th and 16th. The local one is happening now that's in one city in particular. But the global will be coming on November 15th and 16th. It will feature mighty Pokemon and some new shiny Pokemon, new shadow Pokemon, and a new evolutionary line, Impidimp, Mogrim, and Grimmsnarl. And those are going to be available in Gigantamax. And it's last year's Go Wild event was one of my favorite video game events of the year. It was so much fun. And Archie and I went out to the park and we joined many other Albuquerque nerds playing Pokemon. And it was so much fun. These mighty Pokemon were everywhere. We were doing raids. We would hear people yelling from across the park, like, hey, there's a hundo over here. And everybody's charging across the park to try and get this Pokemon. It was one of the most fun video game experiences, frankly, that I've ever had. I loved
That's
it.
I
I
remember you saying
absolutely
that.
loved it.
So when I seen this article, I'm like, I got to throw
Yeah.
this in here because
So I am really looking forward to that coming up next weekend.
yeah, next weekend, 14th, 15th and 16th, Saturday,
Hmm.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, also very much looking forward to Dynamax Eevee coming to Pokemon Go. Eevee's one of my favorite Pokemon, and I really have enjoyed the Dynamax system of
Nice.
battling. So fun times. And our next article is a news.a2schools.org article um,
It's
by
worth it, trust me.
somebody by a human being, I hope. I There is no byline on this. Um, Elliot Galvin hopes that Omega Meteors is the first of many to come. I don't know what any of that means. At just 11 years old, Forsyth Middle School sixth grader Elliot Galvin has already achieved what many aspiring game developers only dream about:
Oh, it's
publishing
really
his
loud.
own video game. Elliot recently released Omega Meteors on itch.io, his own version of the arcade game
Oh, it is loud. I'm sorry. I'm
Asteroids.
sorry. I was gonna pull it up for you, but it's carry on.
Coding coding wasn't Elliot's first foray into making games. His initial spark came in his 5th grade project Lead the Way class at Wines Elementary, led by teacher Sarah Schmansky. Experimenting with Scratch, a beginner-friendly coding environment, inspired him to try more. And Schmansky noticed his enthusiasm and recommended the Coder School in Plymouth, which offers both summer camps and private lessons. That's where he signed up for Python lessons and learned how to create Omega Meteors. Schmansky plans to share the game with her class and says that she is very proud of Elliot's accomplishment. Elliot is always driven to go above and beyond, said Schmansky. His passion for coding and thinking beyond the curriculum is incredible. Creating and programming his own game has been a work in progress for several years, and it is so exciting to see it finally come to fruition. I am so happy that PLTW helped inspire and connect Elliot with a high interest learning pathway. I can officially say that my students' coding
Ah,
skills have surpassed my own.
ah, ah.
Are you playing this
I
right
can't
now?
talk right now. I'm busy.
Oh, it looks
You gotta
amazing.
dodge the We gotta dodge these
Ah!
asteroids. I
Oh,
don't know how.
that's so
I don't
good.
know how
Can
to
you
make it.
fire?
Can I make it
Can
bigger?
you should be able to shoot.
Can I? Can I
Yeah.
do this?
I feel like you should be able
Oh,
to shoot.
there. Now you can see it.
There's
Okay.
there's probably a button to fire.
Space bar.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, I
So
leveled
we've got
up.
like a twin stick shooter situation going
Oh,
on
look,
here.
you can put your skills into attack, speed, or
Oh.
health.
Oh, this is
Uh, I
adorable.
think I should probably go with health for now because that would be the safe choice. So that's the
Indeed.
show, everyone.
We're gonna go
We're
play
just
Omega
gonna go.
Meteors now.
Oh no!
If if you would like to support Elliot's game, check out Omega Meteors, and it looks like a pretty fun time. Good
Yeah.
job.
Oh yeah, I'm getting better.
Way to go, kid.
Oh,
So I hope that he teaches Rockstar how to finish a game. That'd be cool. Maybe we can get one released someday. Probably he'll be a grown-up adult working for Rockstar by the time we finally get GTA 6.
right.
I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter.
Well, maybe if they hire him, he'll just. I mean, that's child labor and not acceptable in most countries. But if it gets the game done, just saying.
Oh, good
Oh.
grief. I have a little bit of Fallout news that I wanted to go over. Recently, we had Fallout Day, October 23rd, anniversary of the bombs dropping. And is it an anniversary when it technically hasn't happened yet? Regardless, the Fallout Day broadcast by Bethesda had a little bit of news. So, the Burning Springs update will bring the ghoul from the Fallout TV show to Fallout 76 this December. It's a free update for all Fallout 76 players. You can explore post nuclear Ohio and meet some new characters and take on new bounty hunting missions featuring the ghoul voiced by Walton Goggins himself. Um, Also, they are releasing Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition as a celebration of the 10th anniversary of Fallout 4. That means we've been podcasting for more than 10 years.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
it's great.
The Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition bundles the base game, all 6 official DLCs, and over 150 pieces of Creation Club content into one package that is available digitally on Xbox Series X/S, PC, and PlayStation 5 starting on November the 10th. As an added bonus, creations are coming to Fallout 4 when the Anniversary Edition launches.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's a good reason to revisit Fallout 4. I hope it has a new achievement list. I might go back for that.
Yeah.
They've also come out with a New Vegas 15th anniversary bundle. I found this one really disappointing. because they haven't done anything to the base game. This is the same version that's frequently on sale on Steam for $5 or less, featuring the Ultimate Edition for Steam on PC. And it comes with some physical collectibles, and some of the collectibles are pretty cool. But I'd rather have an update of some kind than just some toys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Fallout Shelter is also getting an update. They are introducing seasons. These are unique time limited adventures that will bring new challenges and rewards to your experience and let you test your mettle against other overseers in global leaderboards. Um, I am really curious, and this was not made clear to me. I'm curious as to whether seasons in Fallout Shelter will come to the PC and console versions or only mobile. Many of the previous updates to Fallout Shelter have only come to mobile, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is
Mm-hmm.
disappointing. Fallout 4 is also going to be released on the Switch too, which is nice. It's been a long time coming, waiting for a base Fallout game to launch on the Switch, but it's only on the Switch too. So, my final bit of Fallout news is only sort of Fallout adjacent. So this is a ktnv.com article by Christian Hudspeth, and Las Vegas Metropolitan Police have reported a dynamite discovery in Springs.
Oh,
Yes. The box of dynamite was found on the property of TV personality Steve Darnell as he was preparing his
interesting.
land for the upcoming Fallout fan celebration. He reported the discovery to the authorities, which prompted a response from Las Vegas PD's All Hazard Regional Multi Agency Operations Response Section. The acronym for that is ARMOR. The dynamite was labeled under the Apache Powder Company from the 1920s. This was
Nice.
found in one of Darnell's sheds. Due to the age and suspected instability, Armour advised an evacuation of the town, starting with the schoolhouse. A bus was requested to transport evacuees. A Las Vegas fire and rescue bomb squad was requested and supported by drone support.
Wow.
Nevada State Police, Clark County School
That's
District
like
Police, and the Bureau of Land Management
$150,000 in.
assisted by maintaining a perimeter around the site. According to the incident
How
report,
much
Darnell
dynamite?
purchased
Like,
it was a lot of dynamite. According to the incident report, Darnell purchased the property from a lifelong Goodsprings resident. The property had belonged to the previous owner's family for generations, and that family traces their roots back to when Goodsprings was a mining town in the early 1900s,
right.
and they actively mined the land through legitimate use of explosives. Ultimately, the bomb squad rendered the dynamite safe, and authorities swept nearby structures for any more explosives. The area was deemed safe, and Goodsprings residents were returned to their homes.
Yay!
And this dynamite, it was like large boxes of dynamite. It absolutely looks like something you would imagine finding in Fallout New Vegas. It's Easy Pete's stash of dynamite. It's just brilliant. Um, do you know how they dispose of dynamite? Old dynamite, do you know?
I'm banking that you do.
I'm gonna tell ya. You burn it. You burn it in a fire. Doesn't that seem like a really it seems counterproductive. It seems like it would just blow up. But no, you burn dynamite in a fire. That's how you get rid of old
Well,
dynamite.
the what is it?
Ask me how I
The
know.
flint? What's it called?
You're thinking about the fuse.
The fuse. Yes.
Ask me how I know how to get rid of old
Okay, you
dynamite.
know because how? This
Because
involves bees or goats or both.
my cousin found a giant box of dynamite in the barn at the ranch
Hmm.
from like 100 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So wait, you just threw it in the fire? Just toss it in the fire. It's fine.
Fire burned it.
So okay, how doesn't it like ignite then? Can you
I don't
like
know. I don't know. But that's apparently how you're supposed to get rid of dynamite if you have some old dynamite laying around. Um, yes. So that's
That
dynamite
is
stack
how we
for
get
this
rid of
week.
most things, Shalene. We just put it in the
Mhm.
fire. It sounds very primitive, but that is the reality. Like our garbage and our dumps, it all goes in the fire. Even us, we go in the fire
We
at
didn't
the end.
start the fire.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
That's the news. That's the news for this
Okay.
week.
Well, let's hop into game science. This article is a CBS News article from John Van Ryn, and he's writing to tell us a little bit about how a new video game hopes to teach high school students about chronic wasting disease. With hunting season approaching in Minnesota, researchers are leaning on an unexpected tool to educate the public about chronic wasting disease, particularly a video game. Tom Seeler works for the Minnesota Center for Prion Research and Outreach and has spent the last year developing a role playing game called Cofactor that aims to teach players about the fatal neurological disease affecting deer in the upper Midwest. If you don't know what chronic wasting disease is, it is a daunting threat. And it is a complex topic among researchers. And basically, Cofactor in the game Cofactor, players take on different roles and move through scenarios built around real world data. Users begin as a hunter, but can eventually unlock other perspectives, including a scientist, natural resource manager, or even a deer. The game touches on various aspects of public policy, environmental sciences, wildlife management, biology, and it's still in its alpha phase, but interest is growing. More than 30 high schools in Minnesota have already expressed interest in bringing it into their classrooms, and the game pulls region specific data, so the experience changes depending on where in Minnesota the player is. And the goal is to help players understand how the disease shows up where they live and hunt, and to ideally reduce its spread. Saylor goes on to say, we're hopeful that it can be used in hunter education courses as well and be accessed by the general public eventually. The goal is to represent different areas of Minnesota so a player can experience the actual prevalence of an area, says Seller, and that the game can answer questions they might have that stem from their location. So, researchers are hoping that engagement through this video game translates into better public awareness and informed decision making in the field for hunters, and ultimately fewer infected deer. Management strategies right now are relying on informed public, which Seller says is not as effective as they would hope it would be. So the game is made possible with a environmental and natural resources trust fund, and will be coming to the public soon. I hope. There's no details on to when it's going to be released, but I thought that was an interesting article to share.
That is really interesting. It's been way too long since we've had a game science segment.
Have you ever been deer hunting, Shalene?
I have not been deer hunting, but I am very familiar with deer hunting. My family has been
Have you
always deer
ever
hunters.
have you ever seen a deer with chronic wasting disease? Do you know
No,
anything about it?
I I don't think that's a thing where I am.
Oh, okay.
Like I've seen many deer. Like deer are like rabbits where I live. There are so many deer.
Yeah, I suppose.
And I've
Yeah.
never heard of chronic wasting disease.
Oh, really? Yeah, if I recall, it's like it's a it's a brain disease, kind of like mad cow, but it affects deer and other uh,
If it's a prion
deer-like. Yeah,
situation, then it makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, um, yeah. Or like Creutzfeldt-Jakob
Hmm.
syndrome. There's no cure or vaccine, so let's hope that that doesn't become zoonotic. Because
Yeah.
move over COVID, we've got cordyceps to deal with now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, that's the game science segment. Let's open up Some mail? I don't think I have a mail bumper.
You've got mail.
Yeah, what's Yeah, I don't have a mail bumper apparently. Sorry.
I wonder what happened to the mail bumper. Anyway, we've got a question from Gauze who says, what video game characters would be the most fun to go camping with? Kawaii Banana Sushi says Linus from Stardew Valley. RTZ answers, I've forgotten this character's name, Johnny Silverhand from
Oh
Cyberpunk.
yeah. Can you imagine he'd be like, "Is that how you're going to set up that tent?"
um, Kawaii Banana Sushi also responds with a lovely gif of dog meat from Fallout 4. Schneewolf says camping with Harvey from the Edna and Harvey games would be chaotic. Chaotic equals fun, so let's go. And Lily deserves a camping trip as well after all she's been through. Uh, Fire and Gasoline says, I think I'll choose Claptrap. He's definitely a great source of entertainment and can start all my fires. RTZ says, didn't play yet, but how about the Rots from Kina Bridge of Spirits? And these are these little black furry guys, and they are so cute.
They're pretty
They are
adorable.
absolutely
I bet you they're
so
filled
cute.
with overwhelming rage though.
Do you think?
I feel like that's one of those situations where like you don't want to like yeah, they
Mhm.
could just eat your arm.
What video game character would you want to go camping with? I feel like this is a pretty tough question because there are so many good
No,
ones.
not a tough question. I put a lot of thought into this and I have a list actually.
Okay,
Are you
okay,
ready?
let's
Are you
hear it.
ready for this? Okay.
I was born ready.
First, Link. He already
Nice.
lives in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
He can cook dubious food and carry about 1,000 Korok seeds. So I think we're good. The only problem is that he's going to smash all of your pots. So you're going to have to rely on other methods of cooking. Um, I also have Isabelle from Animal Crossing
Okay.
because she brings snacks and she will probably craft friendship bracelets.
I feel
And
like she already has your campsite planned.
well, if she doesn't, she has the plans and permits in a filing cabinet before we are ready to go. So I think it'll be okay. But you can guarantee that she will be collecting camp fees. It's probably going to be a thing. Yeah. I would also bring Arthur Morgan because first of all, the man knows how to make the best goddamn video game campfire coffee. And he can lasso your tent basically together out of the bag. Um, and if you run into trouble with a bear, it's fine because it's Arthur
He's got
Morgan.
this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
his hat will probably save you alone. Um, yeah. I would also probably bring Pikachu because like he could start fires or maybe more dangerously forest fires.
And
So maybe
also,
that's a bad
Pikachu's
idea. Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah.
He's a cute little cutie.
Yeah. Who else would I bring?
Nice.
That's my list. Who would you bring, Shalene?
In studio producer Archand, who would you bring? I'd like to hear your answer as well.
Steve from Minecraft.
Steve from Minecraft. That is a great answer. I feel like he's an all-purpose, very useful person to have around. You are Steve from Minecraft, actually. Um, I had thought about this a lot, and one of the ideas I came up with was Laura Croft, but like the new version of Laura Croft, not necessarily the triangle boob version. I feel like
But you
the
could cut wood so easily.
but I
Chop wood. I'm such a
uh
city boy. You could cut the wood.
I just feel like she would be really helpful, and she's tough, she's clever, we're gonna be fine. But then I got to thinking and I thought, I would really feel safe on my camping trip if I took Kratos with me.
Kratos.
Um, Kratos from God of War.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
He's probably
And
really good at chopping firewood.
he's got that magical axe. I'm pretty sure he can fell a tree in like one swing. and I would feel so safe. I just wouldn't have to worry about anything. So, that's my final decision is Kratos
He's
from God
probably
of
really
War.
bad at scary stories, though.
Well,
Because,
I
like,
will I will tell the stories. He's not a big talker.
I mean,
Um,
every story he would tell would start with, when I ripped off the head of so and so.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Ugh.
that's what I ended up going with.
That's so good. Oh, now I just want to sit here and think of all the possible people that I would take with me.
There are so many possibilities,
I would
and
also take Molly from Deep Rock Galactic because she carries her own weight in gold nuggets. So she could carry all
nice.
of the camping gear. Yeah. That
That
would
is
be
very nice.
convenient.
Yeah.
If
Mhm.
you want to share a or pose a question right into the show, how can people do that?
You can submit a question to the show via our email at info@wejustlovegames.com, or you can post that in our Discord on the Mailstack channel. You can join our Discord by clicking the link on our Twitch page at twitch.tv/wejustlovegames. That link is live whether or not the show is.
Yeah. What's our next segment? Game stocks. Yeah.
This
So
is
I
the
guess
lengthy version of the
this is the
bumper.
long
Yeah.
bumper. I'm gonna have to fix that. Sony closed out at 27.71, down 54 cents from the previous time we reported in. Microsoft at 496.82, down $14.14. Nintendo up 65 cents at 22.61. Take Two down 19.97 at $232. EA at $200.60, up 58 cents from our previous time reporting. Tencent closing out at 81.31, down $4.46, and Roblox at 106.84, down $19.96. And the game industry is still growing, but rapid expansion of the post-pandemic years has sort of normalized. Um, Mobile gaming still seems to be a really strong segment in the industry. Console and major release cycles are driving growth. But if I were to pick at least the least risky among these, Microsoft and Sony, mainly because they are diversified and have multiple business levers. For the high reward, higher risk, Nintendo, because of their hardware cycle, Roblox, because of platform and UGC growth, and Take Two, given their hit driven model. And then when you're thinking about global tech and gaming growth play, Tencent would be where you want to throw some of your eggs. But you need to be comfortable with extra regulatory and geopolitical dimensions in that. So overall, the gaming industry is well positioned, but the easy growth era is sort of over, and execution, cost discipline, and innovation matter more than ever now. So keep an eye out for those things. And then some stocks you may want to watch out for too currently within the last week are things like Turtle Beach, Alliance Entertainment, Allied Gaming and Entertainment, and Motorsports Games. These are 7 video game stocks to watch today, according to Market Beats Stock Screener Tool. Video game stocks are shares of publicly traded companies involved in creating, publishing, and distributing and supporting video games and related services. So this also includes developers and publishers, etc. But these stocks offer exposure to the sector that are often hit driven and cyclical. So with performance tied to game release schedules and user engagement monetization models, consoles, etc. These companies tend to have a higher dollar trading volume of any video game stock within the last 7 days. So, Turtle Beach specifically operates on audio technology and peripherals, as you recall. Alliance Entertainment Holding Corporation looks at wholesale distribution and e-commerce platforms for entertainment industries. Allied Gaming and Entertainment is an experiential entertainment company that engages in the creation of esports venues and live events for video games and poker. And Motorsports Games Inc. Develops and publishes multi-platform racing video games in the United States. It operates through gaming and esports segments as well. So check those out if you're interested in growing your stock portfolio. Let's hop over to what the community is playing. So we have quite a few screenshots. I'm just pulling up the
I love
channel.
this segment. This is one of my favorite segments
this is
every
a great
week.
one. So this shot comes into us from Green Camps. This was just before the 30-minute mark. I didn't evolve Laurel or Ice Beam thing. I should have. And I don't know what I'm looking at here, Shalene. What is this?
I also don't know what I'm looking at. It's a lot of colors and pixels. There are so many pixels. I have no idea what game this is.
I think it's called Ball Pit. Ball X Pit. Something.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Or Breakout. I'm not sure. Please, if you're going to post a screenshot, tell us what the game is. That helps us really identify and share with the viewers what it is. RTZ13 writes in, let me
Yeah.
add some progress report
Okay.
on
Ball X
Cyberpunk.
Pit.
Cyberpunk. He says, managed to save a really clumsy police officer during a gig so he can start his dream business, new favorite hot dog joint found. And it is a picture of this guy at this hot dog joint. It's awesome. There's these neon signs in the background that says eat big. And then there's like some
I like
hot
the
dogs
lucky cat sitting on the counter.
and a lucky cat, and there's some ketchup and mustard there, and presumably like a rice cooker or something. I'm not really sure what that is. It's very good. Guy has a prosthetic arm. Looks kind of badass. Another screenshot. He says, managed to finish the DLC gig with choices I felt good with, even if friends were left behind in the process. Not worried about being deported, though. Here's a picture in the lab.
Digital
doing
Idris
some lab work.
Elba is staring directly into my soul.
Yeah. Is that Idris Elba? Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, this awesome shot of live combat.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like, is that Johnny Silverhand's fist, I think? Presumably.
I've only played like 2 hours of this
Presumably
game,
his
so.
silver hand. And there's like a chopper. I think this is from
So
the opening.
that's why they call him Johnny Silverhand.
This might be the opening bit. Or like the flashback cinematics. Here's another one of him fighting the boss dude. This might be at the end. And then here's a picture of him holding a chip. I don't know. I don't remember what all of this is. I really
He's
need to
got a
replay.
power outlet in his arm.
Yeah, how convenient for charging
That would
his
be
phone.
so handy. Today at work, one of the town commissioners needed to charge his laptop, and there was nowhere in the room to charge this laptop. And if I would have had one of those, I just could have been like, here, let me lend you a hand.
He says, I also decided to tackle the final mission with Johnny alone, Matrix style, and I survived a couple of attempts. Here's a great shot of Johnny with the city in the backdrop, and he's sort of pointing and looking. And then a shot of Johnny standing at Arasaka headquarters. Another shot of the final sort of level, I guess you could call it, where you go into the chamber with like the holograms and stuff. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
This shot of
This is
holographic version of Johnny that's like in the magenta cyberpunk pinky kind of.
Why is Keanu Reeves so majestic?
I know. I love video game Keanu Reeves. It's I don't know. They've done some really, really fantastic things recreating him. Look at this girl's butt.
Mhm.
It's ginormous.
Oh my gosh, Becky.
Yeah. And then he follows up with a couple of final photos, says became a Night City legend, even if not for very long. And this led me to the new
Wait.
button, now over
Wait a
400
minute.
hours.
Is this a bar in a morgue?
It
Those
used
are
to be.
morgue drawers.
Yeah, it used to be a morgue, but it's a bar now. Yeah.
Wow.
This is where you do a lot of your main quest stuff. You gotta come
Wow.
back to this bar several times.
Wow.
And I think this chick is like, is this the one you race with? I can't remember. Whew. Okay, anyways, onward. We have this one from Rhino Man, a sad, tired old world, but sometimes the view is worth it. What is this? What am I looking at, Shalene?
This is Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls 3. It says up in the corner there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like a windowed mode.
We're looking at a majestic icy castle situation.
It's a great shot. Yeah.
All of the Souls games are really pretty to look at. They all have amazing worlds with interesting lore.
Yeah. Yeah. We have this one from Alex. She writes in, I want to boop the snoot. Pokemon ZA. And this is Amora. She is
That
one
is
of my favorites.
adorable.
Yeah, she's pretty adorable.
What a cute little tiny dinosaur.
I love the potato screenshots, by the way.
Hmm.
Very nice. Then a couple from Schneewolf says, these are a few hats for the Pikachu. So we got
We've got the little Halloween top hat.
Call the Hat Police. We've got hats. That's a pretty cute hat. There's a little pumpkin and a maple leaf and a Pikachu version of a ghost.
Isn't it cute?
And I like the Halloween ribbon and the bow tie to go with it. It's very nice.
So cute.
Very cute. And then we have this one, Vulpix. Which
and the
is
Vulpix has a little collar on.
Yeah, like a
it's
vampire.
sort of a vampire collar,
Yeah,
and it has some fall embellishments.
cute. And then we have this one from Alex. She says, I got myself in a bad situation. And she's in this. What is she playing here?
Pixel Dungeon, I think is what it's called.
Pixel Dungeon.
And she's completely surrounded by sheep.
She's in a sea of sheep.
So cute.
And it says, bah.
This game is adorable. I want to check it out.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Then we've got this other one from Green Camps. This is a wrap up of what he previous was saying. Don't mind me. I'm just doing some things with stuff on screen, and he just alt tabbed. He's doing like a boss battle or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, this is some more Ball X Pit.
Ball X Pit, yes. Anyways, that is screenshots and stories. How can people send in their screenshots and stories?
The same way that they can submit their mail for Mail Stack, either via email at info@wejustlovegames.com or via our Discord, where you can drop them in the screenshots and stories channel.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about what we've been playing. So, as you know, I've been playing Animal Crossing. The Halloween is now over in my Animal Crossing land. And
Very sad.
I know. I took down all my Halloween stuff, so there's that. Lily is still cute as ever, the little frog that came from your island.
I love Lily.
She was out and about this morning, and she had this cute little sweater on, and so I went up to her because I'm giving her gifts every time I see her because I need her photo so that I can evict her.
Harsh.
I'm not going to evict her, though. She's a cute one. She'll probably stay. But so I gave her this shirt. It's like it was like a gray sweater with a scarf, very fall-y.
I feel like I can envision exactly what this sweater looks like.
Yeah. It's just got a little scarf around it, and it's just like a single tone colored sweater. So she's like, oh my God, I love this. It's just what I always wanted. And she puts it on, and it looks so cute. And I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I feel so nice about this. This makes me feel good.
I love the spin move they do when they change clothes.
And she's like, oh, this is the best day ever. And then that's the end of it. We just go our separate ways. And as I'm walking away, okay, she changes. She
right
changes
there in front
into
of you?
something else. She's like, I hate this
Rude.
thing. I hate this. This is the worst gift ever. Like, why would you ever give this to me? So
That is
apparently
so
she
funny.
doesn't like the gray sweater that I gave her.
You know what we didn't
Kind of
report
crushed
on
about it.
is the upcoming Animal Crossing update.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
getting new Animal Crossing content.
Should we talk about
Yeah.
that?
We can briefly. I am pretty excited to get some more Animal Crossing. They're gonna do a hotel on the pier that is run by Cappen's family, and it sounds like it's pretty similar to the Happy Home Designer
Mm-hmm.
expansion.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also some changes that are coming if you have the Switch 2 version. You can use the megaphone to summon your villagers and a few other things like that.
Switch 2 will also host better graphics that look crisper and less jaggies in both their
And you can
handheld
have
and TV mode.
more players on your island at a time on the
Yeah.
Switch 2 version.
Yeah, it's up to 12.
Instead of
Is that
8.
instead of 8? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um and the Joy-Con controls, the mouse controls specifically,
Mm-hmm.
are getting a little bit of a boost for furniture and interior decorating,
Mm-hmm.
which I think will be nice for people with the Switch 2.
And there are some
Um,
new villagers that are themed around some Nintendo franchises, like The Legend of Zelda
yeah.
and Splatoon.
One of
So,
the silly things that I think is actually kind of cool is the megaphone. The
mm-hmm.
megaphone tool returns. It was first announced in Animal Crossing New Leaf on the
I remember using
3DS.
the megaphone. I liked it.
And yeah, it was used to locate villagers by calling their name into built-in microphones on the Switch 2. So once you call a name, a speech bubble will appear on your screen, pinpointing the direction of that specific villager. So I think that's pretty fun. You can also use it when you play with your friends as well,
Mm-hmm.
as like an in-game chat, I believe. But and then I also like, how do you feel about this these little avatars that appear above your friends?
I think they look pretty cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
Oh, I think what I would like to do is just take a screenshot of my Animal Crossing character and then just put that as my avatar.
So it's
So
your
I
head floating above your head.
yeah.
That's cute.
Or maybe just Danny DeVito. I'm not sure. Anyways,
It
so
has to be Danny DeVito.
Animal Crossing is just consuming my mornings. I get up, it's the only thing. I can't even talk to Carlo. I'm like, I can't talk to you yet. I have to say hi to my villagers. Like, just give me 5 minutes. um and I've got all my Halloween stuff away, and I'm slowly waiting for winter to come because
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. We got a bunch of snow today here in Edmonton. So um, we are going to wake up to a white Christmassy scene tomorrow morning. And our house is
Mm-hmm.
sort of surrounded by pine trees, like spruce trees. So it's going to be really sort
Are
of
you excited?
festive feeling. Yeah. Um, but that makes me want to put up all the Christmas stuff in Animal Crossing, but there's no snow yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't put it up until there's snow. So Death Stranding. I have started a new playthrough of Death Stranding.
Hmm.
Yes, because now that I have this fancy new PC, Shalene, I can actually
Right.
play it and enjoy it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I've been playing it, and holy man, the graphics are so good. I had no idea. Is this what it's like when you get like laser eye surgery?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Like, so yeah, I've been playing some Death Stranding, but that got kind of tossed to the side to make way for the Outer Worlds 2, which I've been
Electric
playing.
Boogaloo.
Oh, it's so good.
Tell me about Outer Worlds 2.
It is the best video game dialogue I have ever seen.
Obsidian knows how to write dialogue. They
Ever
really do.
in a video game. The best in it ever. Like, it's just so good. And I am reading every little thing because even the lore, the consoles, the email messages that they
Mm-hmm.
send on the computers, and like I just read it all because it's just so ridiculous. Some of it is just. Today I did a mission. Okay, can I do spoilers? Can we?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
So I'm doing this mission, right? And I gotta go find this is so visceral. I gotta go find this Ida Rutledge at this farm because one of the Protectorate soldiers who is blocking my way to get across the bridge won't draw the bridge to let me cross unless I go find Ida and bring her back to this person so that this person presumably could kill her. But I don't need to care because I just need to cross the bridge. Like it's Ida's problem, right? Not mine. My job is just to bring Ida to her, right? I'm playing this like ruthless scientist that is really like misanthropic and hates the world.
So
Almost,
yourself?
yeah. I'm playing myself,
Mhm.
really. So, anyway, so I get to this farm, and I'm like looking around for this Ida chick, and I hear off in the distance, no, Johnny, no, Johnny, don't do that. And then all of a sudden, in front of you is like this person falls from the sky and splats on the ground, and there's
Oh
just like
no.
it was just like both of his legs blew off of his
Oh
body.
no.
And he was just like instantly dead, and I'm like, oh, this is like right in front of me. Like he just jumped off of this like platform thing. And then I'm like, okay, so I'm looking up and I see like up there's like two people up there, and they're like, hey, can you help us? We're stuck up here. And our friend, he just couldn't take it anymore. And he just thought he
Oh
could make it, but we told him not to jump, but we knew his legs would break. And it was just this whole thing. And you have to find like this like power drive to like bring the platform thing
no.
down. And that's when you get jetty boots.
Ooh.
So you can like partially fly. So you
That's
know how you
fun.
hate jumping puzzles in games? Well,
Yes.
you get jetty boots in Outer Worlds 2, and it makes jumping puzzles way more easy than yeah.
Nice.
So anyways, so I'm like, "Oh, hey, have you guys seen Ida? Like, do you know where she is?" And they were like, "Oh, yeah, that jumbled mess of intestines and blood down at the bottom of the conveyor. Yeah, that's Ida." And I was like, "Oh, what happened to her?" Like, and they were like, "Oh yeah, she just kind of jumped in there. We don't know." And that was like the end of the dialogue, and I'm like, "What?" So then I had to like go into the conveyor and like pull out her arm so that I could take it to the
No.
to the bridge operator to prove to her that I have Ida. She's just like not all there, you know? And then I had to like go rooting through her things to read her emails to find out that she was like this religious zealot that was like against the protectorate, and she just wanted to try to sabotage the conveyor system so that it would screw
Right.
up the feed for the town so nobody could get food and everybody would starve. And yeah,
That's
it
horrible.
was this crazy mission. Yeah. So there's one other person that I have to seek out for this bridge attendant, and I haven't done it yet. And I'm worried that it's going to be just as bad. But it's
This sounds
pretty,
really fun.
yeah, it's pretty zany. On my way to that mission, actually, I was walking through the forest, and there's like these rifts that open up, like time rifts or space rifts.
Okay.
And this one soldier is standing next to the rift, and he's like, "Oh, come on, how hard could it be?" And you're just walking up, like you walk into you stumble upon it, like Fallout, right?
Mhm.
And his other compatriot is standing on the edge of this cliff, and he's like, "No," he's like, "Darius, no, don't." And all of a sudden, he touches the rift, and he just explodes.
Oh
And the
no.
guts like hit you, and it's
Oh
just like
no. So he
and then
like turns into
yeah, and
paste.
he's like, and then the other guy's like, "Oh no, what am I gonna tell the commander?" And he's all stressed out, like
Oh no,
uh
what are you gonna tell the commander? What are you gonna tell his mom?
exactly. So anyways, it's very good, zany little things like that. The dialogue is fantastic. They've dialed up the looting. The skill tree is pretty cool, and there is this new perk system, or it's actually called a flaw system, where if you do things a certain way, you develop flaws. And so
Oh,
so I'm
that's
like
interesting.
I'm like sneaking about, and I'm crouched down, right? And as you do when you're sneaking around, you don't want people to hear you. Meanwhile, it's
Right.
the most ridiculous thing, because when you're sneaking around with an NPC, The NPC is standing right in the front of everyone. Everyone can see you, but they can't see you because you're sneaking. You're crouched.
Right.
It's fine. You're invisible when you're crouched. Anyways, video game logic. So I developed the the sword knees flaw, or like arthritic knees or something like that.
No
So
kidding.
as my game, the more I crouch, the more
the worse
stamina,
your knees get.
the more stamina it drains because of my knee. I have all these arthritic knees.
That is so funny.
It's hilarious. I have this other flaw. I actually got it after stumbling upon those guys at the Rift. It's like a nosy neighbor flaw or something like that, where I like
Mhm.
poke my nose into everything because I was like
Mhm.
eavesdropping on their conversation and just
Yes.
standing there and like
Like you
listening to.
do.
So yeah, the flaws are really good. I was looking on Reddit. People are posting screenshots of the different flaws that you can get, and some of them are so
That's
cheeky.
really clever.
Yeah, very
Really, really
clever.
clever.
Yeah, they've done a pretty good job. There is, the Moon Man,
No.
the Outer Worlds Moon Man, like
Yes.
the the
Yes.
classic iconic face of the game.
Yes.
He shows up as sort of like a tin type puppet as the intro to the game every time you log in.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a new dialogue every time you log in based on your progression in the game.
Oh, fun. Sort of like in Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
How what was her name? Chloe? How she had different things to say to
Yes,
you.
exactly. Yeah. So every time you log in, he'll be like, "Hey, how about that so and so? Man, she's a real go-getter." And then it's just like, and then you have these cheeky dialogue options like, "I just
Mhm.
want to continue on with my gameplay." Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's really cool.
Anyways, other than that, ATS is the only other game I've been playing, and I finished all the Halloween runs, so now I have a spooky cat in my mirror.
Nice. Very
But,
fun.
Jess in the chat says on the flaws. Also, that update is so cool. Obsidian said they leaned into that more because initial preview players really liked it. Honestly, the flaw system is so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I've
That's
only
really
accepted
unique.
the thing with the flaws though is when you accept them, it's like you accept it for life.
Yeah.
So
there's no going back.
There's no going back. So now I'm gonna be like popping pills to like deal with my sore knees.
Your arthritis. Something I appreciate about Obsidian though is that they let you ruin yourself. They let you get yourself into such a mess that your game is ruined. And I love that. I love that. I think RPGs should all be that way.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm excited to play some more and have some more stories to tell. Yeah.
Nice.
What
Can't
about you?
wait.
What have you been up to?
Video games. I remember those. I used to play them a lot. Um It's been a really hard couple of weeks for me for a number of reasons. Of course, last week I was absolutely too sick to move. I was just sleeping all the time. And this week was election week for me. And as a local government employee, that is an incredibly stressful and busy time. Um, so when I have had a bit of time, I've been so mentally exhausted that I really haven't had the energy for much. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't focus on a book to read a book. I
That's the
haven't been
worst.
I haven't been in the mood to play games. I've kept up on some Pokemon Go, but that's just, some standard daily stuff,
Yep.
sending gifts, catching a Pokemon here and there.
Yep.
Um, so I really I don't have any gameplay for you today.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Hopefully you'll have get some time or feel a little bit more motivated to hop into something this weekend. Maybe play some Overcooked.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Do
played
you still have that? Do you still have that soundbite that's like, I have crippling depression?
No, I have to rebuild all my
Yeah, well,
panels.
I'm pretty sure I could have just played that, and that could have been my gameplay segment for this week.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, Jess in the chat says if Shalene doesn't have energy to read, that says what a week
That's
it's
a
been.
lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
no brains left, by the time I get home from work. It's
Yeah.
it's no brains.
Well, it's time for the weekend, and you're gonna get Tuesday off, so that'll be
I am
nice.
excited for that. I'm hopeful to play
Yeah.
some games on Tuesday.
So ease into it gently, and yeah, I think that's a show.
Yeah, it was fun hanging out. I miss you.
I know. I miss you too.
We don't spend enough time together.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Hmm.
I mean, stop being so busy.
Hmm.
I know it's like so much easier said than done, honestly.
Hmm.
Oh god. Yeah. Anyways, any plugs or announcement?
Nah.
Okay. Well, don't forget the show is sponsored by Oak and Crow Coffee. If you head on over to oakandcrow.com, you can pick up a bag of We Just Love Coffee blend, and $2 from every purchase of that blend goes to the Children's Miracle Network. You can send us some mail in the Mail Stack channel in the Discord. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/We Just Love Games, facebook.com/group/We Just Love Games. We try to live record the show 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right here on twitch.tv/We Just Love Games. And we're on YouTube, iTunes, iHeart, Apple, Google, and Spotify podcasts. Please subscribe, review, and like the show. We will shout you out. Join us if you can. Thank you all for listening. Shalene, what is your last word?
For Kevin.
Good night, all.